Hello, welcome to Math 2, Week 7, Day 2. Are you ready? Okay, today you are going to determine the place value of a digit in a three-digit number. Now let's have a review. I want you to give the place value of the following. What is 2 in 223? Right, it's tens. 672. What is 2 in there? Right, ones. How about 981? What is 9? All right, so the place value of 2 in 223 is tens. The 2 in 672 is ones. And 9 in 981 is hundreds. Thank you very much. So let us answer this problem. Listen. Fe has several popsicle sticks. If a bundle has 10 popsicle sticks, how many sticks are there in all? I'm going to show you the illustration. So please note that we have bundles right here. And we say that each bundle has 10 popsicle sticks in it. So just imagine a bundle or a group actually has 10. Right. So how many groups of 10 do we have? Okay, we have there 2. Right, we have 2 bundles of 10 sticks. Now, if this is 10 and this is another 10, if we combine them together, that makes you, or that gives you, right, that gives you 20, right? That's 10. Hold on. My ink doesn't show. All right, that's 10 plus, remember how we do the addition, right? 10 plus 10. What's the answer? Yeah, very good. Yes, very good. That's 20. 20 plus, how many loose sticks do we have right here? Can we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. We have there 10 plus 10 plus how many? Yes, plus 7 sticks. What's your answer to that? So 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay. Plus 7. What's the answer? Very good. That is 27. Right. Perfect. So the answer is 27 popsicle sticks. Right. So now let's go to the next problem. In giving the solution, usually we count the sticks one by one, right? So if we are going to count the sticks one by one, and if we are talking about a group, right, it's going to cost us a lot of time. So, but there is another way by counting the numbers by, or counting the group or object by tens. In that way, if we count it by tens, it's going to be a lot easier. So what do? We group them, right? So counting by tens to determine the number of sticks in the 2 bundles. All right, so each bundle has 10. So it's so easy for you now. You have just to put the big number in your head, right? Just think of it, and the other objects or the other sticks which are loose, you're just going to count it one by one. But the others which are in group, you can just count it by 10, right? so that it's going to be a lot easier. Okay, just like what we did. Here we go. The illustration is 10 plus 10 gives you 20. All right. So there are two groups of 10. So when you add the two groups, it gives you 20. All right. Then, of course, you're going to add each stick, right? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So all in all, there are 27 popsicle sticks. Okay, let us answer the question right here. How many digits does 27 have? All right, look. How many digits does this one have? Right, there are two digits. Okay, it has two digits. What is the place value of 2 in 27? Right, the place value of 2 in 27 is tens. Right, if you have 27, okay, remember that this one is the ones and this is the tens. All right. So we already have answered this. The place value of 7 is ones. So how do we write the number 27 in the place value chart? Let's look at the place value chart. So how do we write 27 in the place value chart? Okay, so we know that 7 is, okay, ones, and 2 is on the tens. That makes it 27, right? Okay, there you go. Now, you have learned that, okay, the place value of a digit in a two-digit number and how to write the number in the place value chart in grade 1. I believe so, right? So this time, they will learn the place, or you will learn the value or place value of a digit in a three-digit number. Okay, are you excited? Right, let's continue. Now let's have problem solving first. Mark has two pads of grade 2 writing paper. If one pad paper has 80 sheets or leaves, how many sheets are there in all? Okay, so remember, 80 sheets in one pad paper. So how many sheets are there in one pod of writing paper? Okay, 80. So there you go. Look at this. 80 sheets. Right. And because there are two, right? 80 and 80. Right. So 80 and 80. Question. How many pads of writing paper does Mark have? Okay, great. He has two pads. Always remember we have to answer it in complete sentences, right? Okay, so how many sheets are there in one pad? You're right. It's 80 sheets or 80 leaves. What are we asked to find out? Again, what are we asked to find out? Okay, we are asked to find the total number of sheets. So how do we get the total number of sheets? Right, by counting it by tens, and of course, we will start from 80. right? We will start from 80 now because the number given to us, or the numbers given to us, are 80 and another 80. So we don't go back to 10. We will start with 80. So let's begin. Look at this. We have here, so we will start with 80 by tens, right? 80. So 80 is one pad of paper, right? So if we add 10, 80 plus 10, it's 90. 90 plus 10 is 100. 100 plus 10 is 110. 110 plus 10 is 120. 120 plus 10 is 130. 130 plus 10 is 140. 140 plus 10 is 150. And 150 plus 10, what's the answer? Right, 160. So, we now have the total number of the two pads. Okay, the total number of sheets is 160. So, do you imagine now how easy it is for you to add big numbers together? Right. We can add 80 and 80 by making 100. We can express 80 as 20 plus 60, just like this. Now, in this problem, or in this problem you're looking for, you are actually trying to find the sum of 80 plus 80. Since this is a little bit bigger, okay, you're going to express it like this. 80. In your mind already is 80. Now, you are going to make 80 a little bit smaller by, okay, a little bit smaller so that if you add 80 plus 20, it will give you 100, right? So 80 plus 20 will give you 100. Plus the remaining number, which is 60, it will now give you 160. So the total number of the pads, or of the sheets, I'm sorry, for two pads is 160. Okay, so this time I wanted to find out how many digits does, sorry, this is 160, okay? Does 160 have? All right, 160 has three digits. All right, because we have here 0 ones, 6 tens, and 1 hundreds. All right. What are these digits again? Okay, 1, 6, and 0. All right, because I said 160. What is the place value of 1? Okay, hundreds. What is the place value of 6? Right, tens. What is the place value of 0? Right, ones. So 160, right, gives you three digits. Now let us write 160 in the place value chart. But before proceeding, the place value of a digit refers to the position of the digit in the number. So let us try to do it in the place value chart. Please write 160 in the place value chart right there. Okay, so write 0 in the ones place. right. Okay, and then write 6 in the tens place. And where will you put the 1? Okay, so you're right here, the 1. Okay? That in a 3-digit number, each digit has its own place. As we say, 160, 0 is the ones, 6 is for tens, and 1 is for hundreds. So remember, in this number, 160, the leftmost digit is the hundreds place. Okay? Remember, the leftmost number in a 3-digit number, the leftmost number is called the hundreds, right? It is in the hundreds place. While the rightmost is the ones. Okay, so again, leftmost is the hundreds and the rightmost is the ones. Why did we say rightmost? Meaning to say it's on the very right, at the end, okay, end of the number right here. So this is the right and this is the left, okay? Well, this is the middle. From right to left, the first digit is in the ones place, right here. It is in the ones place. The second digit in the tens place. Okay, we're now first going to the left, all right? And the third digit from the right to the left is the hundreds. Remember, when we add numbers, we always start from the right, okay? We don't add numbers coming from the left. Okay, let's do this. 601. Okay, what if I interchange the digits of 160 to form the 3-digit number of 601? What is the place value of 6? Right. A while ago it was 166 becomes the tens. And right? And 0 was in ones and 6 was in the tens. This time we interchanged that. So what is the place value of 6? Very good. Hundreds. What if I interchange the digits 160 to 601? What is the 0? Or what is the place value of 0? Right. And what about the 1? Very good. Okay. Interchange the digits in 160. Can we have 016 as a 3-digit number? No. Right, no. Because 016 is not a 3-digit number. Remember, 0 doesn't have value. 0 is 0. It's none. Okay? So it is considered a 2-digit number only because 0 has no value at all. which is, this number is simply called 16. Okay? So you don't say 0 hundreds. Okay, 0 hundreds, 1 tens, and 6 ones. You don't say that. So you just say 16, which is 1 tens and 6 ones. All right? Remember, you don't mention the zero anymore because it has no value. So let us now try to solve this problem. Listen. Ed collects pencils to donate to an orphanage. Okay, orphanage. What is an orphanage? Orphanage is actually a place wherein children who do not have any more families, do not have any more parents, live. And there is someone managing them. Okay? So, if one box contains 100 pencils, how many pencils does he have at all? Or he have in all? Okay, so the problem is, how many pencils does he have in all? Okay, how many pencils does he have in all? When we say have in all, okay, the cue there is how many pencils does he have in all? Okay, meaning to say you are going to add, right? So you are going to add the numbers. Now look at this. If one box contains 100, okay, so this one is 100. We have another 100 and another 100. Okay, how many how many hundreds do we have? All right, 100 plus 100. What's the answer? 300. All right. We have 300 in that boxes or in those boxes. 300 in those boxes. Plus, how many do we have here? Okay. So let us count. Okay. So let us count now. How many loose pencils do we have here? So this is, all right. This is 5. This is 5. And this is 5. All right. So we have there 3 groups of 100s makes you 300 or makes it 300 plus 3 groups of 5, that makes it 15. So all in all, we have 315 pencils. How do we get the total number of pencils? Again, we count the pencils in the 3 boxes by 100s. Right. So 100 plus 100 plus 100 gives you 300. So there are 300 pencils in the 3 boxes. Now let us count the loose pencils by doing it in fives. Okay, so 300 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 315. How do we get the total number of pencils again? Okay, counting the pencils in 3 boxes. Right. Then count the loose pencils. Okay. That gives you the total number. So how many digits does 315 have? Right. It has 3 digits. Let's go to the place value chart. How do we write 315 in this place value chart? All right, that is 5 ones, 1 tens, and 300. So, what is the place value of a digit in the number? Right? The place value of a digit refers to the position of the digit in the number. Again, the place value of a digit refers to the position of the digit in the number. So, in a three-digit number, the leftmost digit is the hundreds place, the middle digit is in the tens place, and the rightmost digit is in the ones place. Okay, so I have there in the worksheet, I want you to work on the evaluation. Okay, so thank you very much.